Alright guys, we're having some technical difficulty here. Give me a second. Gotta get my webcam to realize I'm trying to use it here. Um, Alright guys, we're gonna have to do it like this. I don't know if you guys can see me. Can everyone see me? It's really weird. Like it went straight to like recording there on YouTube. So like if you guys could see me there on YouTube right away, let me know if you guys could hear me there. Alright, you guys can see me? There we go. Now I can see that you guys are seeing me. So, what's up, guys? Welcome to the Sunday Stockcast, the New Age Wall Street Sunday Stockcast, rather. Um, we do this live every Sunday at 6 p.m. my time, 8 p.m. Market time. If you guys want to join in, we do a little bit of technical analysis and get ready for the week. To be 100% honest, guys, I don't have a lesson plan for this week. Usually, I have like a little bit of something to go over for the week. Something a little bit prepared. But to be 100% honest, yo, Benitez, what up, bro? Um, be 100% honest, I had court for child custody stuff for my son on Friday, and then I just been going ham trying to figure all that stuff out and making sure that everything is good for me to get him today. And so I grabbed him today, right? And I grabbed him today, and they uh, I had to drive all the way to where he lives, which is like an hour and a half, to pick him up, bring him back, and then we hung out here. And with the coronavirus stuff and everything, it's a little bit hectic because, I mean, we were trying to go to the park just to. Yeah, at first, I want to take him to the pool, right? So we're gonna go to the pool. It's a nice hot day. No dice. We couldn't take him to the pool, so try to go to the park. We got kicked out of the park because of everything. So um, we couldn't go to the park. We went and grabbed ice cream though, so we went and grabbed ice cream and just kind of came back over here to hang out. But then uh, I had to, take him back with his mom, and he has a Nintendo Switch that we got him, and we thought he lost it. So I was, kind of panicking because I was trying to get him back in time, and we're looking for it all over the place, and we couldn't find it, and um, I couldn't find the switch. But then once I actually got to the place where we were dropping them off, or dropping him, switching him, the switch was actually underneath the seat, and so I was able to actually find it. Um, so glad I was able to, at least find it there. But um, yeah, guys, we're gonna go ahead and use the YouTube chat here mostly today. If you have any questions or things like that, I think we're just gonna do like a Q&A, technical analysis. We'll go over some charts. I haven't looked at anything as of yet, man. I am freaking beat chasing a 6 year old around, and the sun is. It's I'm not used to it, to be 100% honest, guys. Um, it took a lot out of me, to be honest. So I haven't really looked at anything as of yet. But I could go ahead and start pulling some stuff up if you guys want to, call out some tickers, some questions, and kind of how your weekend was. If you guys did anything productive, if you guys went out and protested, if you guys went out and rioted, let me know. Um, See what you guys did this weekend. Yeah, bro. I think so. Yeah. So PLT. Someone was saying, let's go over it together. Like I said, I haven't looked at any of this, dude. Any of this, dude. And so I'll be looking at it, first time with you right here, right now. Give me a moment. I'm trying to make it to where like I have like a big camera screen, and this is not working, bro. I don't know who moved my camera settings around, but it is not working. Yeah, like even on these other ones, it's messed up. So whatever, we're gonna roll with it, guys. Shop Tesla. Oh, this guy has a whole shopping list over here. All right, cool, bro. We could go over those as well. Just give me a moment where I'll go ahead and bring it up right here. So you said PLT first, right? Dude, I gotta. I'm. That's freaking awesome that you did that, bro. Yeah, hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. So I'm still doing that also as well, guys. If you guys are catching this, on the replay, I made a promise that anything from, I believe it was like Tuesday when I said it, Tuesday or Wednesday, all the donations, or excuse me, not donations, all the memberships from that point forward till Monday at the open, I'm going to go ahead and donate those proceeds to, I haven't looked at an organization yet, but one that supports racial equality, especially something that helps with kids and stuff too. So I'll be doing that, and then I'm going to match it with 100%. I'm gonna match it dollar for dollar with my money as well. So the memberships for that I got new over the weekend, and then which I believe comes out to like over $500 or something like that. So it'll be like $500 that I'm giving as well. So um, I'll give the exact amount tomorrow that what we're gonna do, and then if we get anyone new that signs up overnight tonight, that money will be added to it, and I'll be matching that dollar for dollar as well, for the donations too. So I'm gonna try to find an organization that deals with kids and racial equality. So um, I like stuff with kids, guys. Yeah. So as far as like charity stuff and everything. So um, all right, cool. So PLT here. What company is this? Plantronics. Oh, dude, these are my boys right here. I freaking love Plantronics devices, dude. Like is it Plantron? No, Logitech. Logitech. Yeah, Logitech is who I'm thinking. Plantronics is all right too, I guess. Um, but yeah. So we have kind of like this down, stair step to hell here down, and right here on this bigger time frame. So we're looking at the daily chart. We have this compression right here on this on this area. So if you're looking at the TTM, and then so all this compression here sideways, which is like been happening since April the 8th. So like what is that, over 2 months? So almost 2 months, and then it's finally breaking out above right here. This $15. So it's let's go ahead and zoom in a little bit closer. Yeah, so it just ran up on Friday there. So hell yeah, bro! I freaking, whoever called us out there. I don't know. There's a couple of people that were telling me to look at PLT, and I really do like it. Do they have any type of news as a catalyst to support the move or anything? Mm, nope, I don't see nothing. Yeah, we have a pretty good way to go right here, bro. So we could get up to 19 first, and then 20 to test here on PLT. So I really like that one to keep it on watch as well, dude. So yeah, that's a good call right there, bro. Oh shit, tornado. Are you in Texas? Local business burned down by. Yeah, so I really like PLT, guys. I'm gonna actually keep this on watch. I'm guessing that if we look at the actual the contracts for it, the premiums, I'm guessing it's not gonna be too expensive. Oh, damn! It kind of is for what it is, bro. But yeah, if we get a nice dip on dip in tomorrow on this PLT, I'll be looking at this. I like this idea here, guys. Um, a dip to 15 and for it to hold would be pretty nice. Real quick, I just want to look at the futures. I haven't looked at it. Oh my gosh, I haven't looked at him since the they opened right here. So it looks like we gapped up a little bit here. The open we pulled back. So 32.11. So 321 was where it'd be, right? So on the spot 321, 322. Who knows where we go from here going into next week? This if we start looking into like the fear and greed model, do you guys use that? I'll do this. Oh, you guys aren't able to see this, so let me see if I could. Well, so I'm looking at the fear and greed model right here, guys. It's showing my think or swim still, but the fear and greed model is at 66 right now. It's generally greedy right now. So if we get any like little more pop, I would like a nice retracement at this point here on the market, guys. I tested 300 or so somewhere there that would be absolutely nice. But we're gonna definitely just keep on playing the action here at this point, and just follow the price action. Once we get over bias, he's saying that it's too overextended or too it shouldn't be going up this high or anything like that. So when you start losing money, letting your opinion affect your trading instead of just playing the actual price action. South Dakota, bro, dude, we started getting monsoons here already. We usually start getting monsoons end of July, August, or so. And we started getting monsoons here already, bro. Like really nasty thunderstorms and stuff. So, really crazy so far. So, the thing is that it's usually pretty dry here in New Mexico, and it's been humid as shit, bro. I really don't like the humidity. Um, so that was PLT shop. Let's go over shop. And then I've been having to wear it. Like usually I just stay home, right? So usually I just stay home, and if I need stuff like groceries, things like that, I get it delivered. And I've been trying not to go out, and I've been going out all over the place and actually wearing a mask. I'm so against wearing the whole mask thing, but I had to go out and do stuff, and I I could feel like my face breaking out all over right here, dude, from wearing that damn mask, bro, and it sucks so bad. Shopify, bro. Ooh, let's take a look at this, bro. All right, so if I was to go ahead and come in here to put, you guys know I like using the volume profile, like on my macro outlook on things. Um, all right, uh, cool. So here's your volume profile, right? So if we go and let me zoom out a little bit right here. So right here in this area, you can see that this high volume node, so the high volume that's being done in this area, so this is your high level of interest, right? So this may actually range. We may get another little pop here to this level, to this low volume point, and then for it to push it back down. So if it pops back up here and shop to this about 775 or so, 773, that's going to be your point of interest for it to actually break out, and then for it to come and test these highs here. So it has to go ahead and confirm above that 775 and that above this high profile high volume node here in this area. Now obviously you could see without even the volume profile in this area here, guys, that the volume to price on this this volume node here, it starts dying off towards this once it gets closer here toward this 700. So they're going to try to protect the 700 with everything they can. They start breaking that 700 though. There's an air pocket right here, guys, until about 650. So we break 700, we should get 650 pretty quick on shop. And so that's the thing, is that you one thing I really want to point out is to have a plan for both ways. I need my lotion. Where's I got tattooed last weekend, and this fucker's itchier than shit. Sorry. So Yeah, so we have this air pocket here, and the thing is with your, whenever you're trading, you're making your thesis for your plan. You want to have a plan for both ways, and that's what I call being money biased, right? So you don't want to be over extreme on one area where you're overly biased, and then that's what gets you. So I know a lot of people. I got a bunch of DMs this week on people that were playing Tesla this last week, me included, that it stayed above that 880, and then we just got burned by that theta all week, and then we're looking for that move over 900 again, and it's my fault. I saw that resistance, getting towards that 910, and where it got hammered back down, and I was just stubborn and held it all week because it's my thesis was right on it. But the thing is that you need to have a plan for both ways. So you say if it holds, right? So if it holds here, the 716 right here, this support that you could clearly see, near my fib line, then I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and buy calls in this area. If it pops here towards this 775, I'll buy puts for it to come back down to the volume node here in this area. If it breaks below the 700, though, it gets closer to the 700, I'll buy puts in order for it to come down. So you have a plan for both ways, so then you don't get overly biased into one way, and then you just get stuck. So then that's what builds confusion, and then you get that you miss the plane, you build that FOMO because you didn't have a plan for the other way. If you, it also helps you to stop out if you're wrong too. So like if you know that that's your area you're grabbing puts, obviously you shouldn't be holding calls then in that area, right? So no BA yet, dude. Dude, we'll go over BA here in a second. Man, my life is a mess right now. I got stuff all over the damn place. Okay, so you could tell my son was here. He was so excited to see the trade station all big and everything. He's like, "You got like 6 computers, Dad," and I was like, "No, it's one computer, but 6 screens." So that was the first time he ever got to see my trade station, which was pretty cool. So that's Shopify. The other thing with Shopify, guys, if you're gonna play Shopify, you got to mitigate your risk on it. This thing does not have. It has a huge spread, even in the equities, the way that it trades, and then in the options, like I see upwards of a $2 spread sometimes on this, on the options. And in my personal opinion, I love the volatility in it, but it's just not worth the risk. And it sucks, but I just have to, watch it, and I can't play it. So I can't play that type of action where I have to make up $2 in order for me to even be break even on the trade. And then if it starts going against you, you're fucked, dude. So if you're gonna play it, yeah, I would suggest using maybe smaller size, mitigating your risk in a different type of way. So, but I don't like it. So because of that spread, it's really tough. And I've been worked on it before. I lost like $10,000, I think, on a play on it because of that. So, and I was actually right on the trade. It was just that I couldn't make up that spread, and then with the theta eating at me, it just made it that much worse. So, going down the line here, Tesla. Let's see here, Tesla. I haven't pulled this thing up since Thursday, dude. I was actually just like asking my members what it was at on Friday, because I didn't even want to pull it up, but. I drew this trend line right here on Tesla, guys, and this is exactly what it's been holding. So we may get this little pullback right here. So this pullback here from this 880, I think it's 885, right? And so we may come down back to this 850, 860 area, a little bit below that, and then for it to actually take off and go over 900. So I do believe 1,000, 950 to 1,000 is, probably going to be coming up. A lot of people are, counting on that. But you got to be patient for it. And my thing is what I learned from everything this last week is it's not worth to hold it. If we could get 30, 40, $20 on an intraday move, that's good enough for me. So I'm really, and so that's good enough for me. So that's fine. And I'm not gonna try to. I think I'm trying to hit these home runs, and and I'm being 100% honest and forthcoming with you guys. I'm trying to hit these home runs and things like that. It feels really good to make these big trades. But honestly, it stresses me out. And if I can make consistent money, 5,000 a day, even 3, 4, 5,000 a day would be awesome. I don't have to have 5-figure days, guys, and I'm starting to realize that, and it just stresses me out, and it bleeds over into my relationships with my members, into my family, and friends and things like that. So I'm gonna be working on sizing up, but a little bit smaller, so then I don't actually realize it, and the money starts coming in after that. I've also been working a lot on selling calls, or selling options, and I actually freaking love it, dude. So having the theta work again, for you instead of against you, is absolutely awesome. But it's a little bit wonky the way that it works. So but I really do like it. Once I get the hang of it, you guys better watch out. So, but that's Tesla right here, dude. I'm looking for that pullback here to this trend line that I drew out. So probably we probably see right here about 870 or so, and for it to continue to go unless on it just takes off on Monday. But I don't see anything as of yet that would cause it to do that. On Monday, it was purely running because of this whole SpaceX thing last weekend. So we'll see if we get another catalyst or what have you. Let's see. Roku. Roku was really good, bro. I actually got burned a little bit on it, but I like this to break this 100 still, bro. I like this to break this 100 here on puts. So if we could get back down here and test 100 again, that would be absolutely awesome. If we get back to 102 and it holds this 102 area, and it kind of bases out, so we have this where it held here, and it holds like this 102. Great. If it breaks this 100 though, oh, we have a pretty nice. Actually, let me move it over here to this side so you guys could see a little bit better. But yeah, so lots of business being done here at this 104, 105 level. So that's your high level of interest of support and resistance, but it has to break that in order for it to come down, and we may get that gap fill here to like 93 or so. But it's all dependent on this 102 to 100 area. It has to break that in order to keep coming down. I don't know. Is there? Oh, that's not our chat. All right, cool. So that's Roku. BA. Let's go over Boeing, bro. We were talking about this on Friday, just as a holy shit. We're talking about this as on Friday, just as a purely like, just a hindsight, pretty much. You know what I mean? And we had talked about that when Boeing was kind of down here, and this 125 level was definitely key. But then it broke it. So when it broke that, I thought it was going to come back down and test these lows. And then I kind of took it off. And for you guys that are kind of new to watching me, I don't like playing Boeing. It just moves like a freaking molasses, dude. Like slow as shit. It just, usually it's a grinder rate. The last few days, actually, it's been, moving pretty nice. But definitely not how it usually does. And I've been kind of just staying away. But what we're talking about is this is like once in a lifetime type money right here that you could be made, hundreds of points potential. This is something like if you're able to afford like leaps in January, if you guys know how to. Champs, what up, bro? We were waiting just for you, bro. $300 a day, dude, is real. That's a decent living, bro. $400 a day is a $250,000 a year, $100,000 a year, or something like that. So I get it, bro. Yeah, bro. We got family, bro. So once in a lifetime type trade here on Boeing, for it to come up. If you could afford, if we get a pullback, right? If we get a pullback, somewhere towards this, maybe this 170, 175 level or whatever on Boeing, I'll see like if we could get maybe like January leaps or what have you, some way further out stuff. And then I'll sell puts against it probably. So then the theta works with me, and then intraday, like, against it, every time I see that there's a setup, I'll go ahead and play it. So then I'm actually paying for that setup until that actually expires, or it actually goes in my direction and hits the profit target. So if you're able to buy those, further out leaps, or just actually invest in the equity and leave it in here to actually get up here towards this 300 level again, dude, it'd be absolutely awesome. So especially when they start releasing more catalysts and news, like where airlines are buying more of their jets and stuff and put more orders in. So a lot of the airlines, the biggest one being Southwest, uses a lot of the Boeing 737s. They canceled their orders, so once they start putting those orders back in and people start traveling again, those catalysts will definitely drive the price up. So but for this week, I mean, I think I think we've overextended here a little bit, in my opinion, dude. From 138 to 219, so that's what, $70-$80. I went to public school, guys, so bear with me. So 160, so 40, 60, yeah, $60. So $60. Definitely think we're due for a little bit of pullback, especially when you're looking at the other airlines. American Airlines being one of them. I was helping a friend out with this, and we nailed the absolute top for her to get, take some profit. So we're waiting for this to actually come back down, and I wouldn't be surprised if we get back down to 14 to 12, maybe even 10. So a lot of stuff has to be ironed out before the airlines actually level out. I think this was purely just short squeeze for the past week. We have a lot more to go before travel returns to normal, and everything kind of returns to normal. So like with American Airlines, United Airlines, Spirit was actually really good, dude. So save is Spirit, right? So yeah, so I would like for a pullback on this here. Overall, dude, we're back towards this 187, 175 area, back to this high volume area, and then for it to continue back further up. So if this continues just to squeeze out, and you see all this non-volume right here, all this pocket right here, I mean, we could very well come and and break this and just continue going on up, because there's no volume that that's done in this area. But if we keep on going up, the first step is going to be this high volume area of interest right here, this or I should say upper level of interest. So this 240, yeah, so about 240, and then you'll have to see how it does there, and then if it breaks, great, it keeps on going. If not, you're probably going to get back down here towards this higher volume areas. So that's Boeing. AMD, bro. Oh, I really like the microprocessors right now, bro. Nvidia has been really nice. I got a nice trade on it on Thursday or Friday. I got it, yeah, right here, dude. So I caught it on this. Let me go ahead and make this a little bit smaller. So whenever it, let me try it again here. So it went red, right? So it dipped red. It tried to test red, and then it pushed up here. And once it pushed up, I didn't chase it. I waited for it to actually bounce. And then I got in this area. Once I actually got a little bit here, and then I seen this compression. So you see the counter dots here. I seen this compression where it was sideways and it was holding this red to green line from the day prior. Excuse me. I got a little bit more here in this area, and then there we went, bro. We made freaking 8 points on that trade. So let me zoom out there. So it was holding in this area, and then it just went up here to this 58. So this was a really freaking nice trade. I was actually using it like on a 5-minute chart. Been actually loving the 5-minute charts as of recently, guys. And so I got in this compression, and then away we went, bro. So this was a really nice trade here, and I think that Nvidia is the actual leader. so far in this, in this sector. And we have all this compression here sideways, bro. You see all this compression here, this sideways motion, and we got kind of the break on Friday. So if we go ahead and we hold this 350 area, this 355, we may get some nice move here to the 370 over the next week. So, and then the reason why I'm saying that is because I actually expect AMD to follow it. So as long as the market could stay bullish with it as well, I expect AMD to follow it. So let me fix this here real quick. I always got to fix this. There we go. And so here we same thing on AMD. So we have this compression sideways where it's just kind of been ranging right here, right? So we have this high volume profile node right here where it's using as support. So you guys see the golden line from the volume profile. It's using this high volume node as support, and then we're compressing and some people call it coiling right here, really tight. So we have to get over this 55 and then above 57 in order for it to keep on going though. So going into tomorrow, I would like for it to come and test, around this 55, this first resistance line. And if not, it should bounce right around right here. So this 48 if the market actually pulls back tomorrow. Sorry guys, my phone keeps on going off and it's kind of a distraction. Sorry about that. There we go. Got the DND on. And then, so yeah, does that make sense on AMD? Matt, what up, bro? It's probably like 1 a.m. and Matt's over here saying what up. Pretty cool, bro. RRGB has earning this week's food service names woke up on Friday. They opened a bunch of their. I agree, bro. I agree, Kramer. So, I think you have pointed out in the chat about cake. This is actually on watch for me, bro. The cake ticker. I really like this, bro, because they got hammered pretty hard, bro. They were saying that they couldn't pay rent. They couldn't. They weren't gonna make it through the whole coronavirus thing, and it looks like they're gonna pull through, bro. It looks like they're gonna pull through. So, I'm actually pulling for them because I fucking love cheesecake. So I'm kind of biased on that end, but this is almost like the what's it called, the Boeing chart. So we got this nice little squeeze up where it's a little bit extended right now. I'd like it for it to come back at least to this 2350 or so, and then for it to continue going up. But there's a big air pocket right here where there's not much volume that was done. If it gets going above this fib line, the 50% fib line, then we could see it run up to the this 38. But it's gonna take some time, bro. It's definitely gonna take some time, and I agree with restaurant and hospitality names are definitely gonna be on fire for this week. Also, like I know a lot of big ones were like MGM, all the casinos and stuff that were in that are in Vegas. So I would expect other hotel names and things like that for this week to be on fire too. But so yeah, so I mean, if this goes up, it's gonna test this 50% fib line, 30.55, 30.50 or so. And then if it bounces down, cool, you'll get a little bit of move back here to this 38.2 fib line. Go ahead and make that trade, and then you're looking for a bounce in this area, one of these higher profile nodes. Does this make sense? Cool. So that's cake. I can't think of the other restaurants, bro. Like if it's not Nvidia, Netflix, Tesla, or Amazon, I'm usually not trading it. So, but there's a lot of opportunity all over the place, guys. This is as long as you're patient and you're freaking sniper right now, you wait for your entries. There's a lot of money to be made, a lot of opportunity out there, guys. You just got to be patient. I know that it's hectic. I know it's overwhelming to see everyone making money and all these tickers moving and things like that. But if you just pick one thing to watch and you wait for your entry, bro, you could make your whole week or month on one trade. And just like what was that ticker? I don't know if you're still in here, Matt. On last week, the small cap that died off of the 11.5 all the way to $4. I don't remember what the ticker symbol was. But that's gnarly, dude. There was a dude that caught that. He edged into that just right. He made 330K just on that one trade. He don't have to trade the rest of the year if you don't want to. And that's the same thing for you guys, especially with the options. You know, it could definitely happen, bro. Like, it's happened to me on Amazon. It's happened to me on other tickers. But I'm not telling you to aim for that, right? Aim for these huge swings, home runs or whatever. But I'm just saying, being patient, wait for your trade, and if that volatility hits when you're actually in that trade, you're gonna be laughing all the way to the bank, bro. GNUS, there you go. That's what it was. GNUS, bro. Yep. So, I saw that, bro. That was absolutely awesome to watch that live. Um, that made my old little small cap short seller heart happy, dude. That shit was sick. I feel bad for the people that bought at 11.49, 11.48, but that drop was freaking nice and pretty gnarly, bro. Um, I wonder what's going to be happening as far as small caps going into next week. See if it gets a little bit. See if it gets a little bit. What would you call it? Slower. So we're already into June, guys, and they're the small cap guys are still getting some really decent plays. So like X ball, I actually played X ball on Friday. And this was like $500, just a um, quick little trade. The only thing with this, dude, and I'll show you. If you, there we go. So if you guys could go back and watch this tape is freaking valuable as shit, guys. If you guys are wondering how to read tape, I would suggest for you to get on the on demand and watch this. And I'll take out the volume profile right here so you can watch. So on this, let me go 1 minute. So this is the trade that I took, and I think I was actually live on YouTube for the live stream on Friday when I actually took this. So we got this compression here in this area, so you guys could see the support, right? This line is going to be fucked up, but you guys could see this. You guys could see the support. It's a little bit lower right here, but you could see where these buyers stepped in and it didn't come back to these lows. So the way I was looking at this is we had this double bottom right here in this area, this 240, and then we had the support that was holding it up. So I have two little areas of support to help me out to go ahead and get into this long right here in this area, and I had these Keltner dots that were helping me with the compression and also my MACD cross here in this area. So I felt really confident here. I knew a lot of people were trying to actually short this, so I really wanted I was aiming for the squeeze above $3. I wanted it to get above $3 and to start squeezing and just running up. The float was a little bit bigger. It's about like 14 million on it. So I knew that it was gonna, it couldn't necessarily just take off, really crazy. But we got this breakup. I took profit. Added here, took profit here, added here, and then got all the way out in this 290. But the thing is when you see these pop-ups here, guys, you could see where the bids were actually walking this up, and then just these wall of sellers that it couldn't get through here at this 280, and then the 285, and then absolutely at that 290, there was some huge sellers there. If you, like I said, if you guys could go and rewatch that if you guys have any interest on watching tape, this was pretty valuable right here. And my biggest so an opportunity that I have as a trader is I felt really good with this trade, right? I nailed it pretty good. Got out here before this this wash, and I seen these sellers here in this area, guys. I've seen these sellers just sitting here hammering, and I should have joined them, dude. I should have sold right here for my little play, and then actually grab some shares to short. And this would have been a decent trade to the downside. So my rule for short selling is have to make at least 50 cents for a short sell on small caps. Keeps your risk to reward ratio in check. And on small caps as well, I like to make at least $1. So, also with the small caps, so if you're making 50 cents on it, um, if you're making 50 cents on it, you're absolutely able to go ahead and cover your locates, your commission, everything like that, and you're up pretty good as far as your risk to reward ratio if you're making 50 cents. It's really hard to do that if you're scalping in and out and things like that. If I make 50 cents, I'm paid for the trade, I pay for my locates, I'm good. So that's my goal on a short on small caps. So that's why I try to stay away from the smaller price tickers, because they don't have that opportunity for the volatility with them being that lower priced. So I usually like them to be above $3, and part of that is because when Sure Trader was around and I had them, they didn't let you have margin if you did anything under $3. So awesome, guys. Dude, this is really cool. Where I used to do this where like I was. I remember, and I love being honest with you guys. I don't give a shit what anyone thinks about me. I just want to be honest, and the way everything is. I remember crying one day, dude, because I was broadcasting this shit on a Sunday, and there was no one in the fucking room, bro. Like I was just doing it, for no one, bro. So, thank you very much, guys. From the bottom of my heart, I appreciate you guys being here, and um, I like just hanging out and talking. I nerd out over this shit, dude. I fucking love it. So, um, it's really cool to see all you guys here, and I appreciate you guys. You're heavy in American Airlines. Are you in like a long position there, John? Bum bum bum. Yeah, dude. I think a few people got a little bit too comfortable on that American Airlines, bro. There is a girl I know from high school, from the town I'm from. She's like, I bought a bunch of the airlines. What do I do? And she actually bought them, ticked it pretty well. She got it like bought some at $9 and then at 10. And so then on Wednesday, I think she's like, she's like, what do I do? And I was like, buy more. I was like, then we're selling it over 20. And we hit that top, dude, like 22, 23. I told her to sell it, and she's absolutely happy. She made like $500. So she's probably buying a straight. She's probably buying a fucking purse with that shit, bro. Straight stocks, but yeah, but like, is your position long, or are you betting for it to go down? 817. Let's pull it up, bro. It's hard to say, bro. Especially with Portney. You guys know Portnoy. Him playing these. He got all his crew that watches him. Into the airlines and stuff. Yeah, dude. Yeah, they're fuck, dude. I feel bad for those people, bro. I feel bad for that. For the ignorant people like that just wanna get in. But I really think this is gonna come back, especially American Airlines, guys. If you go and do a little bit of digging as far as the actual company and the what's going on in American Airlines, they're in good old Dallas. They're not doing too good, dude. I know. Uh, oh, what is their fucking uh appropriate name now? Stewardess, flight attendant, whatever. And she just says that like they're fucking with her schedule, and it's just it's just a mess, dude. So Apple, yeah, dude, Apple's really strong. We'll go over that here in a second. Here, Santiago. I, so I'll go over this both ways here, bro. I'm not really getting my question answered. Um, so if you bought this, ooh, I just fucking okay. There it goes. So if you bought this for it to continue to go up, dude, the eyes are right here on this $18 level, bro. You have to be looking at that 18. Um, so if it starts breaking above that, below that 18, great. You could go ahead. So go ahead and make sure that you do sell it. Um, if this is up, if this is up here on Monday, yeah, I would sell it for some profit. So I would sell it just for a little decent profit here tomorrow. But I do believe that this is gonna continue to come a little bit further down, dude. So um, we got a little bit more time in before the airlines level off, bro, and start doing better. You bought, yeah, dude. Yeah, just take at what price? 18, 17. Hell yeah, bro. So I mean, you're up a buck, bro. You're up $1 on a $20 ticker, bro. You made 20%. So right, or I mean, you made 5%, right? So yeah, hell yeah, that's a really good trade, dude. I know it's not gonna seem much, but you made 5%. That's a good trade, bro. You go ahead and sell it, take your money, and move on to the next thing. But I don't like the setup on it as of yet, but it's gonna have to set up a little bit better. Yeah, there we go. mRNA, bro. This I was looking at this thing back at $30, bro, and I'm over here mad at myself. mRNA. Let's see here. Yeah, so right here at 30, do you see this resistance that it had? So it popped up, and I tried to get on this compression right here for it to move up again, and I was a little bit too early. It came back and tested support, and then went. I had the fucking right idea though, but when a lot of people were trying to short this, when they started saying that they're gonna do coronavirus vaccine research or whatever, and you could see this bid that would just come in, dude. I hear it towards this 28, 26 level, and dude, I I was really pretty confident in it, and like I said, we got this dip here. I had to let go, and then it just took off, and obviously I mean, it's not my cup of tea. It's not really a small cap. It's not really a big cap. It's whatever. So, but kind of kicking myself in the ass for that. But Trump Trump just released a thing like on Thursday or Wednesday or something on candidates for the uh, finalists for vaccine trials and things like that for the coronavirus vaccines. So, dude, I really like this, bro. So right here towards this 55, if we could hold above this 55, you said you already, you said you, oh, we're gonna go over Apple after this. Um, I got, you got in at 62, so you're down like $7 right now. It's kind of rough, dude. To be 100% honest, that's kind of rough. So, I mean, I would like it to hold this 55 if it does dip towards this 55 to this fib line, the 53, and then for it to continue on up. The thing is, you'll need a catalyst. So, and then the catalyst could go either way on this, bro. If they start announcing that their trials didn't go favorably for them, or another candidate is doing better than them, it's gonna affect this. So there's a lot riding on the catalyst and news on that. You're gonna have to keep that stop really handy there. Really tight to get in or out whenever if you get that bad news, because this will drop pretty hard. What's that other one? INO. So INO, they got that bad news that they weren't chosen right here, and this is that drop that they had. So this is from about 14, we'll say, to 12. So $2 on a $15 stock. So that's almost I think that's like 12% or 15% or something like that. So same thing could happen to that mRNA. You get some bad news like that, and it just fades down. Does that make sense? So, but on it, on mRNA, right? You're looking for that support here, and the thing is, you have this resistance here at this top, where it's this is going to act like your support, the old resistance here, and that's where you want it to hold. If it starts breaking that, you have to get out of your position, bro. If you're still holding it, if it dips here to this 55, you could even add if it holds, and then for that ride back up, if you start getting some positive catalysts and things like that. All right, cool. Let's go over Apple. The thing with Apple is now that we have coronavirus, who knows what's going on with it now. And you know, everything that's going on now, guys, with the BLM movement and stuff. We got the China trade war back in the news and back in, you know, the spotlight. So that means that Apple's going to be affected by that type of news, guys. So any type of sanctions, any type of um, dude, I'm not really good with my words today, guys. Yeah, sanctions, right? So any type of things like that. For China, Apple's gonna fill it there. But you guys know that the SPY is so 5% of the SPY is actually Apple, right? So if this fucking gets going, the SPY gets going, which SPY has been moving. So right here we have this 327. We're at like all-time highs right now, right, on Apple. Yeah, all-time highs. So dude, this could actually get pumping here this week, dude. Um, you know, if we could get a dip down here towards this, you know, 78.60 fib line, 328 or so, that's only like $2, dude. This could actually, you know what? I'm gonna actually keep this on watch tomorrow for me to play it with you guys. So, um, this could actually get going pretty well in either direction too. So we could also get it back down to 322 tomorrow, depending on the way the market is. Let's check the futures real quick. We're still pulling back a little bit here, so pulling back here. So we'll see if we bounce here off this T3 line. Google. So we'll do Square and then Google, and then if you guys got any technical stuff, and then I'm gonna go. I gotta finish this website, guys, because I've gotten so many DMs on there like, "Did you close down your room?" And I'm like, "No, dude. Like, I'm only one person." Yeah. So SQ. SQ is really good, bro. I really like this ticker along with like shop. So, you know, I kind of put it in there, and 80. So yeah, let me zoom out. Sorry, bro. So there's 82.24 right there. So 82.24. If dude, this is kind of pulling back here. So if it comes back in it to this T3 line about right here, 88, for it to continue on up, this will be good, dude. I like this. You know that it's kind of having these higher lows right here, but it's looking like we want to come test these highs. So really liking Square here as well. Trying to zoom out and get a little bit of better look. Yeah, dude. So I like this right here. So it's holding, you know, this 85, 86 level. We could definitely see if it tests highs again. But this is going to be a play that you have to see if it sets up correctly. This longer term chart, bro, this 4 hour chart, I really don't like it. It's not set up as of yet. Like, you know, there's no compression sideways. You know, kind of just have this low and then it's pushed up. So we'll have to see it, you know, either dip down to actually buy, or see if it comes actually to test these highs and then reject it. Does that make sense? The longer term chart kind of sucks. The short term does look better, but so you have to actually watch the price action for the entry. Then Google. Dude, the thing with Google, bro, is that this ticker is like $3,000. Oh no, it's like Amazon. Oh, bro. Yeah, dude. Fuck. This is hard to call right here, dude. So you could see like this resistance support right here in this area, right? This little area. So that's where we're at right now. And then if we go back to like maybe like a 4 hour chart, you could see all this, you know, where it wants to break above right here, this 145, 150, or excuse me, 1445, 1450 level. Absolutely. If it breaks above that, dude, fucking hammer in, bro. I like this compression here sideways. You see all this, all these counter dots on this bigger time frame, dude. I really freaking like that, dude. So if it starts breaking above there, I really like that for it to for it to go up. And then we're looking at, if it does break above there, we're looking at about 1479 being the first, 1480 being the first level for it to get there. So if not, then cool, let's just play this range, bro. Like, 1440 to 1420 is good money to play that range, you know what I mean? Awesome, guys. Is there any other questions or anything like that that you want me to go over before I get going? I appreciate all the likes and likes on the stream, guys. I appreciate it. It helps a lot with the YouTube algorithm showing it to other new traders out there that are looking for content. So I appreciate you guys if you do leave a like. Also, if you could share it with another friendly trader, if you guys have, share the room. I'm gonna be starting an affiliate program so you guys can make money for referring people if you guys like as well. Um, so I started doing that before with the old website, but I needed all the branding material and stuff. So now I have it, and then we'll have that. Also, a little bit of an announcement. We are switching teams from Flow Algo to Black Box Stocks, guys. So I wish I need one of those buttons that does like the cheer, like yay. Um, I'll work on it, dude. I'll get like some background sounds like when I do stuff like that. But the we are switching teams from Flow Algo to Black Box Stocks. I'm actually in direct contact. I have a case manager, like an actual account manager, I should say. I say case manager because I'm used to being in the system in the state. Um, but we have an account manager, and they are going to be hooking up my members with a discount. If you are a New Age Wall Street member, you will get a discount for having Black Box Stocks. Black Box Stocks is already like $50 cheaper than Flow Algo, and then on top of that, if you're a New Age Wall Street member, you'll get a discount on top of that, which is absolutely awesome. They are actually based in Dallas, guys. They're actually are right outside of Dallas in Plano too. I love, dude. I love Texan businesses. They're no BS, dude. They're no BS, and they get shit done, bro. This guy's been calling me right on time every time he tells me he's gonna call. Answers all my questions right away. So I feel really confident about having them. So, with the whole Flow Algo's nice, guys, but when I have a question or I try to get some stuff done for my members, and they can't answer it for me. um not my problem, bro. My number one is to look out for you guys as my members, and I want the best with for you guys and give you all the benefits I can for being a member. So I fucking love you guys in Dallas, bro. That's how you do business, bro. Like Cobra, shout out Chad and Chris and Sarah, all you guys over at Cobra. um I've dude, everyone that I've done business with out there in Texas has been fucking awesome. So um I'm actually thinking of moving out there because of everything, dude. I'm actually thinking of moving out there. Save some taxes, and the real estate's a lot better and cheaper. And I could be next to my partners. They want to start doing like meetups, like seminars. So Black Box Stock seminars, and then I'll teach New Age Wall Street strategies at the Black Box seminars and stuff like that. So that would be absolutely awesome. Yeah, dude. Hey there, Frank. So I am bearish on American Airlines for this, at least the beginning of this week, and then I'll be sending out the newsletter. If you're subscribed to the mailing list, I'll be sending out the midweek review on Wednesday, and we'll go from there. I'll include American Airlines in that at that time. Awesome, bro. Yeah, dude, I freaking love. The other thing that's cool about Dallas is you guys have a freaking huge ass airport that's in the middle of the damn country, so it's cheap to go anywhere from Dallas, and that's one of my goals is to be able to travel everywhere. So, really looking like within the next year, I may move to Dallas area, guys. Um, all right, cool. a nice stockcast today, guys. Like I said, light and easy. Just want to go over some tickers. I didn't really have anything. I'm gonna have to. I'm really a creature of habit, and like I like in repetition. So I'm gonna have to make a new uh like not goal, but just like way that I personally do things now that I'm gonna have my son more. I'll have to have everything done on Saturday. So good to go for me on Sunday. So cool. If you guys on the actual thing, leave me suggestions on who you guys want on the Stockcast as the next guest, and I'll go ahead and go and try to either bribe them um, or threaten them so they come on and they'll be a guest on here, guys. Leave me suggestions. But I'm going to go ahead and head out. We'll see you guys at the open tomorrow. And then make sure you guys come and join in on Friday for the New Age Wall Street TGIF live stream. All right, guys? We'll catch you guys later.